So if you look at creation, the simplest explanation, and I don't know of any other, for its fine-tuning for the emergence of life, is an intelligent creator.
Well, like I said before, if there is fine-tuning, it seems like fine-tuning for stars, not for life. But the simplest solution is certainly not an intelligent creator, because that solution is not at all simple. That solution is at least as complex as the phenomenon you're trying to explain, because now you have to explain this intelligent creator. This is like saying the simplest explanation of how Christmas presents arrive under your Christmas tree is that Santa brings them. Sure, that's simple to say, and any kid can say it, but it's not at all a simple explanation because you have all the explaining ahead of you. Who is this guy Santa? Where did he come from? And wherever he came from, where did that come from? And how does he make all those presents? And how does he deliver all those presents? How come no one sees him? There's nothing simple at all about hypothesizing the existence of a being who created the universe. But in fact, fine-tuning actually works against a concept of a creator such as the one we see in the Bible. Not just because the God of the Bible, Yahweh, is far too parochial and obsessed with his delicious sacrifices and precious temple to imagine him being the so-called intelligent designer of the universe, but because the idea of fine-tuning means that someone is adjusting parameters to synchronize just right with each other to make things work out in a certain way, like adjusting the ingredients when you're cooking a dish. But that presupposes that these parameters already exist, that there is already a parameter space within which the tuner is working. This is not the concept of a creator who decrees something and brings it into existence. This is a creator who tinkers with the settings of some pre-existing reality. I think it's just as easy to imagine that there is some yet not understood reason why these parameters have to be the way they are. And that certainly stands as an unknown currently. But the reason that I think it's better than inserting God here is that, first of all, God would be just as profound in unknown, so nothing is gained in that sense, and it's simply better to assume that the explanation, while it may be unknown, is nevertheless a naturalistic one. This keeps open the path to understanding which religious explanations always try to close off.